Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are still having a wonderful day. Well, let's do some more fun file folder crafting. Y'all stay tuned. So, these little bags are so much fun. They are such an innovative way, such a beautiful way to present any type of a gift that you might be giving to someone. And you know what? The fun doesn't stop with these bags, because we can take those same beautiful file folders and turn them into so many more projects, and that's exactly what we are about to do. So here is this afternoon's really fun and delightful little treat. It is this sweet, oh so sweet box, and you can put all types of goodies in here. You can put soaps in here, candies, a pair of socks, whatever it is you want to put in this box. You can certainly put it in the box for your beautiful Easter basket. And you know, using things like this to create our Easter baskets, it really does elevate them from the everyday run-of-the-mill baskets to something that is custom created. And this little box is perfect for that. We're going to make it. And here's a little secret. From one file folder, you can make 2 of these boxes. So to make this box, we need to trim our file folder to 8 1/4 by 10 1/2. That will allow you to get 2 from one folder. So on the 10 1/2 inch side, we're going to score this at 1 1/2, 4 1/2, 6, and 9. And then we'll turn it to the 8 1/4 inch side, and we're going to score this at 1/2 inch, and at 2. And then rotate it to the opposite end and score at 1 1/2. And now we need to fold and burnish all of our scores, and do a very gentle folding and burnishing. And the reason for that is this is a very thick little board here, this paper, and just to make sure that it doesn't crack, we're not going to do a hard burnishing of this. Let's just do it with our hands going across just like this. So now we need to get rid of some corner pieces. With the 10 1/2 inch side facing you, just from one side, you're going to have a corner piece here, then a small rectangle here, and then a larger rectangle there. We need to get rid of those all together. And then let's just remove these as well. And this piece remaining becomes our glue flap, and our box will close just like this. So now we need to free up the bottom tabs, and you'll know it's the bottom because at the top you're going to have a panel and then a narrow panel. So at the bottom, we are simply going to come in on each score mark and angle cut on both sides of the score mark. And so it will look like this. Now we need to rotate it, and we are going to have 2 score marks. So we'll go up to the second one, and we're just going to release all of those tabs. That's the first thing that we'll do. So let's cut straight down. So now that we have our tabs cut out at the top, we're not finished with those yet, but the first thing we're going to do is flip this. And here is your glue panel. Skip this one, come to this one, and we're going to fold that in, and that just gives us a nice finish to our box. So let's fold that in. I'm going to go over that with my bone folder. Then I'll use my glue. You can use a tape runner, whatever it is you want to use on this piece. And I am going to place glue on this. And then I'll fold it in and get it stuck down. And what that does for us is when we go to close our box, we just have a nice finished edge across the top. So now we are going to take these two flaps right here. Let's first reduce them in size. So I am going to cut them almost in half. And now we're going to angle these. So let's bring in our blade or scissors, whatever you're using. And let's angle these just like that. I'm going to stick this one up out of the way so that I can see where I'm about to cut. And so we'll have this. Now I'm going to use my scissors for this. I am just going to come in on the corner here. If you have a corner rounder, this is perfect for that. If you don't, your scissors will work fine. So all we're doing is taking off a small sliver, and we're giving the flap that will fold in just a very slight angle to it. It'll make it fold in just a lot easier. So again, I'm taking off just a small amount, and you can see how tiny that was. So now that we have this, our box is ready to be put together. And because this is the back flap that will fold forward, I want to make sure that when I glue, I'm placing glue on this and I'm gluing it on the inside. So let's go ahead and place that glue. And I'll bet you guys are looking at file folders in a totally different light now, because they are not just for filing office work or documents. If you've got some pretty ones, pull them out. And even if you don't have some pretty ones, if you've got the plain ones, pull them out and add some paper to them and turn them into what you want them to be. So now that I've got my glue flap down, I am just going to go on the inside, get everything nice and stuck. So again, we have a beautiful flat fold box where we can make up bunches of these and use them when we need them. So now I'll just close my box just like that, and that'll just make it easier when I go to fold in the bottom flaps. It's already squared here, so that'll help me as I try to make sure I keep this box squared. So the first thing that I want to do is place some glue on these two flaps here. And then because this is the back, because here's my seam, I want to take the back flap and fold it onto those two side flaps. Then I can take my glue and I can close it. And the reason why I do it in this order is because here's the front, and I just basically want it to be seamless coming all the way around. So now I'll take my bone folder, and I'm just going to make sure I've got everything nice and stuck. So I'll take that bone folder, go on the inside, and get that stuck down. This is perfect for one of those smaller bottles of Bath and Body Works, and then when you open this up, and it's just so pretty, you can really bring a wow to the face of whoever gets this. So now we can close this and we can decorate. And I am going to keep my decoration fairly simple. And I have this really cute little bunny, and he is a part of the Bo Bunny Noteworthy collection. And what I did to him was I took him and I mounted him to some green pastel paper, and then I just fussy cut around him to give him that nice light green border. And I am going to stick him down on here just like this. Isn't that just cute? And so to finish it off, I have this sweet little green twine bow, and I found this twine at the Dollar Tree. Unfortunately, I won't be going back to the Dollar Tree anytime soon because we are under stay at home, so I'm pretty much staying at home. And then I just tied it around the neck of the bunny just to give it a little cuteness. Once again, you can make a sweet little tag, put it on here, and you've got a wonderful, wonderful box to use for gift giving. I am going to bring the second one back in so that you guys can see just how delightfully stinking cute these are. They really are. There's no other way to say it. They are just so stinking cute. So guys, I hope that you have liked this little project. And if you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys, join me tomorrow. We're going to have some fun. Y'all stay safe, happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.